There is no perfect strategy to keeping people from doing bad things, because that's what people do.
Today we're going to talk a little bit about detection. This is very important. It's part of the Swiss cheese model of defense.
If you watched our last video, we obviously covered deterrence, and now we're kind of diving into detection. The two run simultaneous with one another. They're not mutually exclusive. It is the way that we know danger is on the premise. All of a sudden, someone's trying to break into our house. Well, you probably would want to know if that was taking place, whether you're there or not. If you're on the beach with your family and you're gone for the week and someone's breaking in to steal your stuff, I would assume you would want to know.
Oh.
Maybe not. My wife would probably just rather lay on the beach and not care that everything's gone until we got back home. But you probably would want to know, right? The quicker I know that it's happening, I've given myself more time and options to do something about that threat. So how many people got Ring cameras out there, and every 30 seconds, because I have outdoor cats at my house, does that Ring camera go off? And sometimes it's annoying, and then people turn them off and they don't want to use them. That's a bad habit, right? Don't turn them off just because it's annoying. Learn to understand it, learn the patterns, and know when you need to check it versus when you don't, because it's probably the cat.
Establishing a baseline of what's normal.
That's absolutely right. It is a way to let you know that there's something happening in your life that you should probably check into about.
And Murphy's Law states that if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. And the fact is, you're going to turn it off thinking nothing's happened. I've had this security system for 20 years and nothing's ever happened. And lo and behold, the next day, something would have happened. You'd be like, man, should have had that stinking thing on.
I want to talk about something that isn't really very obvious. We did a whole show on situational awareness, two-part show on situational awareness. And a form of detection is our level of alertness in life. That can be categorized, in my opinion, as a form of detection. And so I'm at the mall, at the Build-A-Bear workshop with my kids, and if I'm on my phone or always have my back to the door and only focused on this bear we're making and not paying attention to the things that are going on around me, then I'm not going to be able to detect a threat that presents itself, and I'm not going to be able to give myself those time and options to make decisions and garner the help or defend myself as necessary.
I would say that is the best form of detection of all that we've talked about. Not paranoia, vigilance, and there is a big difference, okay? Big difference, because if you maintain that situational awareness, you're not going to become the C word that's so bad, complacent.
Absolutely. I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, I got it. Another form of detection, security lighting. So there's really no excuse not to have security lighting in today's age. It comes in so many forms, fashions. I have one. I think I spent like $35 on it just to try it out from Amazon, because Amazon owns the world now. I hung it up 18 months ago or so. It takes D batteries. I thought this thing will be so annoying, I'll have it down and I'll throw it away and move on to try another product out. Because as a security professional, I try to try all the products out before I would ever recommend them to somebody. Well, I'm still using it, and I've only replaced the batteries once, and it was $35, and it took two screws, awesome. And I hung it up. Now, what can security lighting do? It can alert you that there's something there. Because, for example, I was sitting on my couch the other night, it was quiet, and it's just me time. Right? Everybody knows and loves their me time, and so
they sure do.
And out my window, I see the light, the motion lights come on. It just alerted me that it detected something moving around my house. Let me just look out the window. I'm sitting right here. It is also a form of deterrence, because the bad guy sees those lights and knows that he can't just sneak up on your place without being detected, and so therefore maybe he picks another place down the road. There is no perfect strategy to keeping people from doing bad things, because that's what people do. But you can try to keep them from doing it, and if they decide they're going to do it, then okay, then you at least want to know that they're going to do it, and that's where detection comes in. And in our next video, we're going to talk about if they don't care that they're detected and they think they can beat the system and get away, then we got to have methods to deny them whatever their objective was.
If you had forms of detection and it made a difference in your life, tell us about it in the comments. I want to hear all about it, man. Make sure to like and subscribe. Share this video with anybody you know that needs to learn about detection.
We're going to do a range day October 28th.
Heck yeah.
And it's going to be a blast. I talked about it in the last episode, and if you haven't signed up yet, you're going to miss out on a lot of fun.
Go to trdeadeye.com and you can purchase your tickets there. If you have any questions about detection, and this is your guy you need to contact, by the way.
All you got to do is look on our website, B&ESecurity.org. Got all the information about what we do as a company there. We want to bring awareness to the fact there's free money from the government sitting on the table. If you are a nonprofit organization, you fall under the 501c3 category, the Nonprofit Security Grant Program, NGSP, through FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency. They outline everything on their website, who's eligible, how you apply, when the application period opens. You're going to have a security professional come to you and do a vulnerability assessment at your facility or your place of business, and that gets submitted with the application. Boy, it would be a shame. There's some folks out there that need help improving their security at their place of business, and we're leaving hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars on the table from the U.S. government. So grants aren't loans, folks. If you receive a grant, it's money in your pocket.
Free money in your pocket,
and you don't have to pay it back. If you need help with the vulnerability assessment, of course, that's where I would come in. Give me a call. Love to help you. All my information's on the website, benesecurity.org. I'm here for you.